Buenos dias, amigos. We're in Algorfa, which is about 25 minutes from Torrevieja, about 40 minutes from Alicante airport, and we're on the golf complex, which is a really nice golf complex. It's one of the top golf courses in the area, and it's called La Finca, and it's really popular with the locals, and it has tournaments and everything going on here. But if you did want to come on this complex, it's really not expensive. You can get a top floor apartment for around 140,000 euros and a townhouse for around about 150, 160,000. So yeah, you can be on this beautiful golf complex. We're going to take a look around. You've got a lot of bars and restaurants, you've got cash dispensers, and you've got a nice posh hotel. We're going to take a tour. And just round the corner to this main roundabout is your entrance. You've got some bars, restaurants, estate agents, and looks like a popular meeting point. There's lots of people about early this morning having their breakfast. So as you're greeted in Algorfa with this beautiful fountain just there, you come in. Just to the right, you've got a couple of little bars and an estate agent tucked around the corner with a cash dispenser. And straight on, this is where we're going to find the golf hotel and all the nice properties. So we'll have a little walk around here and we'll see what's going on. First of all, we'll check out this complex as we come on here. I can see we've got a chemist and we've got a bar at the top, so we'll check all that out. We've got a little bar there in the corner for your coffee. We've got a little shop just there with an ATM, so if you did want to get any dosh out, you can get it here. And that's right with the estate agencies. And just behind this little complex at the roundabout here, there's more going on as well. You've got a restaurant here, Olivos. And you've got another little tattoo place in the corner, the Right Move estate agents. You've got the Corner Flag Sports Bar. There's a beautiful little fountain here as well. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, that's gin bottles. So we've got the sugar. It's a little bar. And estate agents there. I mentioned a tattoo. Just up the top there, you've got Local 42. And that just overlooks the little square. Flag bar. And just further along, you've got a couple of more bars as well. And just right on the corner there, right next door to the Indian Palace restaurant, we've got a little maintenance shop here for your construction work going on. You go in here, get it all sorted, windows put in and all the building work, kitchens, right on this corner. That's right next door to the Indian. Also just on this roundabout, you've got a couple of charging points for electric vehicles. As you know, everyone's going electric in Spain and all over the world, and they're popping up more and more. So we've got electric charging facilities just as you come in on the roundabout. So that's the little complex to the right. And if we go over to the left, we've got a solicitor's office over there for all your soliciting information, your lawyers. And down to the side, we're going to check that out. We've got some bars and restaurants down there. Okay, so just down from the roundabout where we've just come from, just down now, we'll come up on the right hand side. We've got quite a few empty units just here, so if you're looking at hire or rent a unit, you can come up here and there's plenty available. But you've got the funeral plan office up here as well, right up the other side of that building. You've got the funeral, you've got the Fiat insurance, and you've got the shop for all your swimming pool stuff here. So got a couple of little shops, and if you did want to get your hair done, there's an hairdresser's as well. This will all be open very shortly. And that's the Fiat insurance, and they're very good actually. If you're looking for a cheap insurance, forget Linen Direct and all the rest of them, you get a really good quote off these people. So they're not a lot along this little bit here, but round, like I say, where the funeral place is, if you follow the road around, you'll come round to the garden centre. And incidentally, it's Avalon Funeral Plan, so that's the place if you did want to come and sort your funeral plans out. I know it's a bit morbid this time of day. Well, I found the garden centre and it's open from 9 o'clock every day, but it does look a bit deserted, so I imagine they've packed their bags and off they've gone, so it doesn't look like the garden centre's no longer here. So just at the back, as you can see, this little complex, a few shops just here. You've got quite a lot of new build, like you say, it's all pretty new around here. You've still got a new one going up over there. You've got one that's just been sold, but they're all different prices. I mean, you can pay for anything from 140 all the way up to 500,000-600,000. So it all depends on your budget. It's an absolutely massive complex, absolutely massive. And there's more and more building, as you can see, going on all over the place. So much building going on in houses and villas, and lots and lots of construction going on. It's just getting bigger and bigger. And lots of these little parks. So we're going to trump back up the other side of the roundabout, and we're going to pop up where the golf complex is and the hotel and check it all out down there and see what kind of properties up around there as well. We're back just at the roundabout as you come in, and we've gone straight on, and if you go straight on, you've got these beautiful little villas there right on the corner, and you've got all different types of houses here, and you've got some fantastic views. And all these turnings, like I say, all different styles, and more houses going up straight down there. Incidentally, if you come out the complex and just turn left and go right into Algorfa, little city centre, it's a fabulous little town. I've done a nice little video of it, give you a taste of what you get for your money and the property. And the town square is pretty impressive actually. Nice little police station, fiestas, town hall, church, all in the town square of Algorfa. I'll put the video up so you can have a look at that at the end. Just before you get to the golf course, we've got this lovely little park here, and there we go, 175 anniversary, the last Guardia Civil, Avenida Antonio Pereira Soler. There we go. And yeah, nice little park. Looks like a little dog walking area and a picnic area. And you're right up by one of the golf tees just there, right on the corner, so you can come here and watch and tee off. Number 2 tee off. Just further down from the park, keep going straight like we've done from the main roundabout, you'll come up to the Frigolino Mexican restaurant. Absolutely looks massive in the area. And this is the other side of the Italian Frigolino restaurant. Actually, it looks picturesque, doesn't it, overlooking the golf course. I should imagine this afternoon this place will be pretty busy. Also, they've got a big function events place in there as well, if you did want to hire it out for a wedding or anything like that. This picturesque view of the golf course. Just behind the Trivoli Italian restaurant, you've got the big sales office, Trivi. That's if you want all your properties. And also you've got another little park just there. So this is the park, little park for the little kids. Got a bit of area there covering the sun, little shaded area, and a massive sales office just there. And we're just going to go up here around to the right. So there we are, just around the corner from where we was. We'll come up to the Finca Resort. This is where you're going to got your restaurants and your golf course, clubhouse and everything, and also your events if you want to hire out for events. Like I mentioned in many videos, they love their kids out here, so you do get a lot of kids play area, and it looks pretty safe as well. You've got all this extra turf grass, you're not going to get injured in there. A little knockabout with the kids. That's pretty good, eh? Pretty neat. And a little climbing thing with the rubber mats. Health and safety in Spain is improving. Got a lot of maintenance men around today. Holiday tourists now, summer's it. Got this fabulous restaurant just there, Misto. I'm not sure what it actually is. It looks very posh inside. So if you know what it is, let me know in the comments if you know. It looks like it's kind of Thai. I'm not sure. It does look pretty. So we come through the set of doors and you've got the bar that goes right through to this side with a lovely terrace. And there, a few people out and about. This beautiful terrace overlooking the course. So the Misto restaurant comes right away round. Yeah, so this must be the entrance to it. And yeah, like I mentioned, fabulous views. So down the bottom here, this is where you're going to find the main part where you're going to have to pay for your round of golf. And we've got a clock up there as well, so make sure you're not late for your tee off. So let's check what the price around of golf is then. So I just had a chat in the golf shop, and this time of year, this is actually classed as winter, believe it or not. And they're looking at 120 for a round of golf. And it's going to cost you another 44 euros for a buggy, but you are paying for a top class championship course, and that's why it's not cheap as chips. But in general, golf in Spain is not cheap compared to the UK. It's really off the scale. I mean, their summer over here would be your winter, and yeah, it's mad. So we'll be playing golf in December, and that'll be our summer prices here, because that is where it's a lot cooler and people prefer to play. But yeah, in general, around a golf you could be paying anything between 60-70 euros for a golf in Spain. So this is 120, and he did say that it all depends on the time of day as well, so you have to check the website out. And you've got a big reconstruction going on here, more like another restaurant. So this is all the golf complex. And like I mentioned, we're going to go and find out what the cost it is to stay on Algorfa Golf Resort. And it's just around the corner, this plush hotel. And we'll have a look around and see what it's all about. So you couldn't really get to the golf course by walking next to the main golf clubhouse. You actually got to go all the way around. It's in like a little cul-de-sac. This is where you end up coming when you go all the way around. You come under a little tunnel. And then you'll be at the hotel, I think, a golf spa resort. If you've got an electric car, you've got charging points as well for the electric car. So that's quite good news. It's actually a 5-star hotel. And you've got a lovely, beautiful swimming pool as well. Then you've got the canteen down here, and this is the main level for the reception. So where we're going to go and find out what the price is in this place for one night. So just had a chat with the hotel manager, and if it was to come in April, for instance, if it was come on a Saturday, it's going to cost you 180 euros a night. That would be for 2 people, bed and breakfast. And that is like the standard rate, but obviously it varies different times of the year, so you always have to check the website. It is a 5-star hotel, and it is one of the award-winning hotels as well. In 2020 they've got an award, and they've had loads of plaques as well, so it's a real top-notch golf award resort hotel. And on top of that, if you did want to go in one of the spas, it's 15 euros for an hour and a half, and they've got a gym as well, so if you want the gym, that's all included in the price when you stay. So that's the Finca Golf Resort hotel. And if you don't want to stay and pay them prices, €180 a night in a plush 5-star hotel on a resort, well, just outside the resort, literally across the road, you've got a lovely big hotel here that's just been done, been on TV, Hotel Algorfa, and yeah, nice sun trap as well. Like I mentioned, it's been featured on telly, and the person spent a few quid on it. And we're going to go inside, we'll have a chat with the owner, and we'll find out what it costs and what it's all about. So I'm inside, and this beautiful place, like I said, it's cheap as chips, and we've got the owner here, and she's going to tell us how much it is a night for this place.
At the moment it's €65 a night, but if you book with us directly we can take 10% off of that price.
65 quid a night compared to 180 across the road. Now that is cheap as chips. And do you get breakfast with that?
Our full breakfast starts at €2.50, so it's a room only price, but you can get a breakfast for less than €3, a full English.
A full English for €3. You pay €3 for a coffee in England, but there you go. Yeah, and that's a proper English breakfast. And I think they get entertainment on here. Do you get entertainment?
Entertainment every weekend. Well, all week except for Tuesdays at the moment, but in the summer it'll be every day.
There you go. Right from the horse's mouth. There you go. And we've got a swimming pool outside as well. We'll take a look at the parrots. Yeah, absolutely cheap as chips here. So if you did want breakfast in here, €2.50 for a full English. And that is what I call super duper cheap. $2.50. And they have a lot of entertainment going on as well. As you know, it's been remodernised in here, and it's been on TV, and it's cheap as chips. So there, this you can see, it's all been remodernised. The bloke spent thousands on this place, and yeah, he's done a really brilliant job. I remember seeing it on the programme, the roof was knackered, but yeah, a lot of repairs gone on. All these apartments looking absolutely super. And you've got this pool, this will be full up in May. And you've got the parrots in the corner as well, which is great. Now if you're into parrots, we've got Pretty Polly here. There you go, nice looking parrot. What is it, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, nice view to a minute, eh? Overlooking the pool. So that was a little tour of Algorfa. Don't forget, if you like the video, give us a like. And if you want to support me, you can in the description. You can buy me a coffee. And yeah, same price as a breakfast really. And it'll get me carrying on making these fabulous videos. So hit that button and subscribe.